Hello everybody, hello, it is Nicole with A-Frayed-Knot, hopping on to do a little bit of painting with you guys tonight, and I'm going to be using the paint pack from June, which there is only, maybe about a week left in June that you can get this paint pack, and it has the color 24K in it, so if you have not snagged this one, this is an amazing deal. Go get it. But we are going to paint this wood pack tonight, all right? I originally with this wood pack, when it was first introduced, probably 3 years ago, maybe even 4. No, actually, gosh. I probably introduced this one more like 5 years ago. I keep forgetting we are 6 years in here. Anyway, at any rate, I painted these and I did both of them just like this. I've actually painted a bunch of these because they are just a really fun, simple shelf sitter that you can add to anything. I put them on my, I don't have a mantle, but you know, I've kind of changed one of my shelves in my living room into like a mantle. I like to put them in there, just fill in little spaces. If you do a tiered tray, they are super cute on tiered trays in any type of like a dough bowl or a tray, just a tray period, like any vignette that you have. These are super cute to just kind of plug into little spaces. So I'm going to go ahead and paint one with you like the original way that I painted it. I'm probably going to paint it though in cotton, the block, and then paint the star in 24K just because I want to have one in that colorway. And then the back side of that, I'm gonna put one of these cute little ghost transfers on because then it can kind of transition into fall also. And those are my favorite little transfers. Well, I shouldn't say that because I love them all, but I love those little ghosties. They're so cute. And then this one right here, we are going to paint it like an American flag, okay? I just have wanted to do it with that one, so that's what we're gonna do tonight. And this one I'll paint just kind of in a neutral. So you can grab these. There's actually only 5 of these left because the majority of them sold with the bundle at the beginning of the month. So there's only 5 of these wood packs left if you want to grab one. And let me think, what else? I think that's it. Let me get our live up and running so that I can see if there are any comments. How are you guys all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you've been doing well. Let's see here. It's a little bit later than normal. Well, I'm about 30 minutes late, but that's okay. We're not gonna call it late. Well, a network error. What in the world is going on here? Certainly there can't be no errors. Okay. All right, well, let's start this way. We're gonna paint both of these in the color cotton, and I am using the, oh man, I left my tool out there. I was working on boxes for an up and coming whatnot show, and I left one of my little tools out there that usually helps me scrape out the paint. Hey Karen, how are you? Hello Donna. Oh good, that was fast. I am so glad you love it. Good. I was actually kind of going through things and working on some up and coming boxes. I have a lot of fun putting the boxes together. Hey Denise, how are ya? The notification. Oh good, I'm glad you got a notification, Teresa. I sent something just before I hit the live button to the broadcast channel, just saying, hey, I'm going live. I don't know if that worked or not, but I gave it a try. Trula said she finally got a notification too. Hey, Barb. Hello, Martha. So, here's what we're gonna do to start off. We're just gonna paint both of the blocks in the color cotton. We're gonna give them a good fast painting. And you can comment shop AFK and that'll DM you the link to the online shop, and you can check these out. They're on the home page of the online shop. The paint pack is there. You can find all the latest stuff on the home page of the online shop. So Christmas in July is coming. I haven't really talked a whole lot about it. I do have some fun DIYs planned for Christmas in July. As far as the wood packs and stuff go, so you guys are kind of getting a little behind the scenes intel, I guess you can say, on Christmas in July. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited. I am going to do a wood pack that's going to be a little bit different, and it's going to be more surface based. I have been having a really good time with the surfaces. So, and I don't really think, I'm thinking, because there really aren't a lot of surfaces in the online shop. Not like what I'm gonna do. The curvy surface is in the online shop, but I'm putting together something that I think will be fun for us to play with in the month of July for lots of different things. So we're gonna try that out and see how it goes for the month of July. What do you think? Look, I was playing around with the resin castings, and I was making some castings earlier, just kind of playing around with a lot of different things out here. That's what I like to do. I like to just create stuff and see what I can come up with. And I just have fun doing that. And so I do a lot of that and then create things for the woodworking group. So if you're in the woodworking group, well then you're in the know and you get a lot of that information. And if you're not, well, do you ever think about it? It's super fun, and I love teaching. I love teaching everybody how to cut out their goodies, their stuff. Okay, let's see here. This, I tell you what, I see like 5 comments and then it doesn't want to show me anything else. Patricia said she got a notification for the first time in forever. Cheryl said halfway to Christmas today. That is true, isn't? What is today? Is today the 24th, right? What is the date today? Shoot, I've lost all track of time. I was thinking about going to a baseball game on Friday night because they're doing a halfway to Christmas thing, and they're giving away Santa caps. So I thought that would be fun. I think I might do that. I had a lot of fun the last time I went, so I might just do that. They do that every year, though. They do like a halfway to Christmas kind of thing right around this time. I do too, Teresa. I have a lot of fun with Christmas in July. And it's a good time to, you know, start, if you make a lot of gifts, it's a good time to start that. If you like to make decor and things, that's a good time to start that. You know, it's just a good time to kind of get a crack on it. Okay, we're gonna flip these over and paint the back sides of them. I'm gonna put a little towel down here just so we can make sure I don't transfer anything that's here onto our blocks. I'm wondering if, see, the broadcast channel used to send out when I was live. So I'm gonna, if I remember, I'm gonna start doing that, saying I'm getting ready to go live, come join me. That might be helpful, and it might work for a little while. I feel like when I finally figure something out that works, they change it. But I mean, it's worth a try. I don't think I'll be live tomorrow, but I'm really gonna try my hardest to remember when I go live to do that first, because I think that'll be helpful. It would just be nice if they would let us see the comments and not have to jump through hoops to try to chat with y'all, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Tina. I actually got this, I got this a couple years ago at Hobby Lobby, but I'm certain they still have them. I feel like I seen it recently at Hobby Lobby. Unless they just sold out of it, but they tend to carry the same thing year after year, so you might be able to find it there. Oh, I love that my dad gets the notifications on his phone. So does he tell you, Nicole's live now, you better go get on there. I'm a little bit later tonight than normal because, well, my friend Brooke with Refab Boutique, she was doing a little sale, so I was trying to, you know, get a jump on some Christmas shopping. That sounds awful, but not awful. I shouldn't say that. It doesn't sound awful. I'm just hoping that I don't forget. I have a tendency to get stuff and forget that I got it and get more stuff. So I'm going to need to get a better system in place. Oh, it is the 24th. Okay. I've kind of lost track of the days, the dates of the week. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. Sometimes this little cough still gets me. Okay. So all I've done to start out is just completely paint the blocks all white. And that's because we're going to do one of them to be a little more neutral. So this way, if you wanted to use it for like the fall, you could, or even Christmas, and you'll see what I mean, like once we get it painted. I could paint this red. I could paint this in the Liberty blue color, but I'm going to paint it in 24K because 24K is one of the colors. And then this back side, I'm going to go ahead and put one of those cute little ghosts on it, the ghost transfer. So it'll be a double-sided little project. All right, let's see here. I really need to wash my paintbrushes. You probably hear me say every time I'm live, I'm going to try to get better at that. And here I am, still trying to get better at it. Okay, this is the color 24K. And she's a little deceiving because when I paint this color on, it looks like you're going to have to add a lot of coats, but when she dries, oh my goodness, gorgeous. I love this metallic color. Love, love, love. I put way too much in my palette, so I'm definitely going to have to put some back. I'm gonna leave that right there, and we're gonna just kind of distress this up a little bit. So I started to say about my friend Brooke, if you guys want, she's having some like phenomenal blowout sales. So if you wanted to hop over there and check it out, you can comment refabbed and I'll send you my link to her website. You can definitely shop through the app. But I mean, either way, you know, a sale is a sale, and she's having some pretty good sales, providing that, I mean, stuff goes really quick, especially when the prices are this good. So Just thought I would mention that to you, in case you were looking to score any deals on, you know, anything. Okay, so this one will go on here, just like so. And then we'll put the ghostie on the back side of that. But what we're going to do for now, you know what? You know what I want to do is see which ghost transfer I want to put on here. Because I might use a little bit of, oh, she's so cute. I love her. We're going to use her. Isn't she beautiful? I love these little ghost transfers. And if you want to comment stencil, I'll DM you the link on my coupon code, 2Essential Stencil. I am not sure. They did restock these not that long ago. So they might still have these in stock if you wanted to check them out. I was going to wait and do the ghost transfer at the end, but let's just do it now. I'm going to sand this just a little bit more. You just want to make sure it's free and clear from dust. And the reason I'm doing it now is because I might take a little bit of the 24K and just kind of brush it around the edges. I think that'll be cute with her. What do you think? Looking for my little scraper thing. I might just go with this one. Yeah, we'll just go with this one. She is adorable and she looks so cute. She fits perfectly on this block. I could not have asked for a better fit. She's so stinking cute. Do you guys like these little ghosties? All right, and then what I like to do is just kind of start from one corner and pull back and just work my way back. And if I see any part of the transfer look like it's coming up, I just lay the paper back down and then go over it just a little bit more. My goodness, she is so stinking cute. Hey, Linda. Hi, Diane. Hello, Rhonda and Donna. Hello, hello. It's good to see everybody hopping on tonight. Okay, I was just going to take a little bit of this and just kind of brush it along the edges here. I got a little heavy-handed right here, so I'm just going to wipe it back a little. But how cute does that look? Just kind of frames her in a little bit with the 24K color. I like that. I really, really like that. So with that, my favorite color is Sunshine. Let me see. Let me turn you a little so you can see it. Right up there in that corner. I used one of my friend Danielle's templates and did the hand lettering on that. And I painted it in the color wave that, stay tuned, because I'm going to introduce a new bundle. But I used 24K in there and I just kind of brush stroked it in because when the light hits it just right, you can see that shimmer. And I really like that. I love this. I think that looks so stinking cute. And then what we'll do with our, it's all dry, I'm going to just distress the edges a little bit. And then we'll have it double-sided. She's going to be double-sided. Okay, we can kind of put that on there. Now, if you remember my original ones, I had some jute rope tied on these. We're going to figure out a way we could still do that. So you can literally paint these in any color. They don't have to be in these colors that I'm doing with the blocks. You can paint both of the blocks, you know, whatever color you want. Traditionally what I did with these is I kind of did them in a red, white, and blue theme, where like one block was red and the star was white, and then the other block was like a blue with the white star, or I just mixed up the red, white, and blue and just kind of went with it that way. But you don't have to do that. You can literally just do something like this. And then, like I said, originally what I did, and I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I've made her double-sided. But originally what I did was, I'm looking for my jute rope. Let me get some more jute rope real quick rather than sit here go through all my stuff. Okay, so originally what I did with the jute rope or twine, whatever you call it, is there was nothing on the back side, but I took it and wrapped it around and then just tied this off in a bow. But you can see I don't want to do that because it's going to cover her up. I mean, I guess it don't look too bad, but I just don't want to do that because I think it takes away from her a little bit. So I think what we'll do is probably going to use the hot glue gun, but I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just hot glue some twine to the edges just like this, because it's still going to give us the same look, but it's not going to interfere with her too much. So we'll just add a little bit right there and then come back and tie off, make a bow, tie it right there and just hot glue it. So we'll wait for that hot glue gun to heat up. And in the meantime, what we'll do is we're going to come over here and concentrate on this one. And so we're going to paint this star in the color cotton. And then we're going to paint this up like a flag. Okay, so I just need to paint our star in the color cotton because I do want it white. You could do a bunch with the star. You could put like a scrapbook paper on it if you wanted to. There's plenty of really cute patriotic scrapbook papers. You could, let's see, we could you could put some fabric on it. I'm just painting it in the color cotton, just kind of a traditional looking star. Okay, that looks good. Let's get that dried and then kind of have a idea of where it's going to fit at on here, and then we'll paint out the blue part. Hi, Gwen. Hello, Brenda. Hey, Marilyn. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. That's one of the projects oh, I messed the camera up completely. That's one of the projects we made in the woodworking group. Here it is. I was looking for my pencil. All right, let's see here. I think we'll use this side right here. And then I'm going to put it right in this area. Looks good. So what I want to do is I'm going to make a line here to here. So I'm just kind of making a box. It's going to be really hard to see my lines, but I just kind of penciled in, and you see now I set the star on it. So I just set the star on here to see about where I want my blue banner part of the flag to go, and it's going to be about in that area. And if you missed it, I am using the paint colors from the June paint pack. That's what I'm using tonight. So if you haven't grabbed this paint pack yet, there is still time. But after the last day of June, it will be available through the last day of June, and then back in the vault it goes. It's going to get locked back up. The paint colors I'm using will still be available in the online shop, just not in this bundle. The bundles are a good and exclusive savings for you guys. This is the color Liberty Blue. Isn't it pretty? Okay. So cute. I probably could have done the stripes first, but that's all right. I should have done the stripes first. Would have been a little bit easier. But I got excited to just jump in and paint the blue part. Okay, I'm looking for this particular brush, and I usually keep it in here. Oh, maybe it's in the water. Here it is. That's the one I'm looking for. All right, so if I need to fix the blue, I will. But for now, what I want to do, let's start with the stripe right here. Okay, so I'm just kind of putting them on real wispy-like. I like that actually. I think that looks good. So we're going to leave that just as is. And then I'll just go ahead and kind of fill this in right here. And then the same right here. Not at all perfect, but that's how I want it for tonight. I just want it real, kind of dry brushed looking. I like that. I think that looks good. Okay. Ooh, I'm hot. I kept smelling like I was smelling something hot. I forgot I turned on the glue gun. But when I put the fan on my face right now, I've seen the light on, so makes sense. All right, let's dry this, and then we're gonna see what our star looks like on it. Hi, Erin. Oh, yes. You could use a napkin also. That's a great idea. You could actually use a napkin on the whole thing if you wanted to. And then that's actually a really good idea. So if you wanted to use a napkin on the whole front of it instead of paint a flag, you could do that. And then you could paint the star and put the star on the backside and kind of have a double-sided patriotic DIY if you wanted to do that. And then still keep the 2-star projects. All right, I'm gonna just kind of distress it a little bit. Okay, I like that. I'm not gonna go too crazy with the distressing. I just mostly wanted to get the edges. And then our star is gonna look so cute right there. You know what I think I'll do though is take some of that cotton color and let's see here. I'm gonna do a little bit of the fly specks on it with the color cotton. I just need to really make sure that it's going to be cotton and not gray. There we go. And then we will distress our star just a little bit. Now I could leave it down that low, and I think I might, or I could raise it up. However you like it. I think I'm gonna put it down a little bit lower though. I like it a little on the lower side. You know what I think I wanna do first is, I'm gonna look for my white, my smaller white Sharpie, not Sharpie, paint pen, if I can find it. If I can't, it's not a big deal. Let's try this. It could be too thick for what I'm looking for. I just wanted to add a little squigglies to it. See what that looks like. Oh, I like that. I do. I like it so much that I decided to go ahead and do it all the way around. You could see it a little bit because I went ahead and went with the white color, just to give it a little extra something. And it's a wonky star, so you could really switch your star any old way you want. There's no right or wrong way with these stars. And then I'm just going to give it a little bit of pressure. They are adorable, aren't they, Teresa? I love the little ghost. Hey, Robin Sue, how are ya? No, the flag isn't backwards. It could just be because I'm not able to flip the camera for you to see it correctly. But no, it's not backwards. I don't think it is. Maybe, who knows, heck. It very well could be, but it doesn't appear to be backwards for me. I don't know. Now you got me wondering. Shoot. Okay, let's finish. I'll take a picture of it and post it, and y'all can let me know if it's backwards or not. Maybe I've been doing flags backwards for my whole life. I really don't know. Hey, Linda, how are you? Okay, what I'm going to show you now is, since I did this double-sided, I'm going to show you how I'm going to put the jute rope on it, just to give it a little something something. And I guess I don't necessarily have to put it all the way around. I could just go ahead and tie a bow. Let's see. Let us see what just the bow looks like. I don't know. I feel like it needs to have the jute from like right here, and then you're not hardly going to see it at all. So we'll do that. Put a little dab of glue right here. And then I'm just going to kind of press this in with my little paper clip here. Just so the glue will secure down the little jute rope. And then we're going to go around to about right here and just cut it and do the same thing. Okay, so you can't really even see the jute rope when you're looking at the ghost, but it still gives it that cute little look. And then I'll take the bow and then just tie the bow over the top of it. And it still looks kind of wrapped up. Ta-da! I like that. That's very, very cute. And then that is with the 24K color. So we did this one double-sided. And then on the back side is the cute little ghost shelf sitter. These are all shelf sitters, and you can definitely, you know, stack them together or separate. You can put them in different things. Use one for patriotic and one for like Christmas, and flip her around for the fall. And then on this one we made a flag. But on my originals I did 2 of these, and you certainly can, and just paint them different colors and then stack those up. So there's lots you can do. Or you can just use them for something totally different and use the stars for another project and just use the blocks for transfers and stencils and things. They're really, really versatile. So I love these kind of projects because you could do so many things with them. And I really think that that's kind of what Christmas in July is going to look like for us, is just putting a couple of surfaces in the online shop and then just doing different things with them. So, if you like to work with surfaces, you might not want to miss the drop on the beginning of the month, because from the 1st to the 5th is usually when the majority of them sell, and then I just use them throughout the rest of the month. So look for that in the emails and all the things. But that's really what I've been working on, is some surfaces to use for the month of July, because there are so many things that I love to use the surfaces for, and they're so good for the resin castings and different things like that. Plus I'm excited because the monthly paint pack and different things, I'm gonna use it and create things from like my friend Beth's online shop. So I don't think you're gonna want to miss like Christmas in July. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're going to kind of look at other projects and things like that that can be done. So I'm excited for that, and I want to bring you guys along on the journey. So make sure, and I'm going to do my best to remember to, for now with the broadcast channel, to say I'm going live, come join me, so this way you guys will know. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. I know I sure did. She just makes me smile. I love these little ghosts. You can go check them out over at Essential Stencil. Don't forget to use my coupon code to get a little bit of a savings, and if these blocks are still left, then you can get those too. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I will be with the woodworking group tomorrow, and then Friday I might go to a baseball game. So we'll see what Friday brings, see what I get done tomorrow, and then we'll just go from there. So anyway, follow along on my stories, because I'm always posting stuff in the stories. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.